it's time for my preview of 2012 now. 2012 is going to be a big year in terms of movies, as I said before. We're going to be seeing some of the biggest movies of the year, and time to take a peek into the excitement of 2012. Obviously, we've got big years in comic book movies. We've got Dread, we've got The Amazing Spider-Man, which I've said might be a good film. We've got The Avengers, which I've said will be a shit film. We've got The Dark Knight Rises, which I'm being quite optimistic about, but I reckon I'm really hoping for. But then we've got other films which we can look forward to the most. I mean, obviously we've got Daniel Radcliffe's new film, which is the which is the Woman in Black. The Woman in Black. It's a real new film for Daniel Radcliffe. I mean, he was in Harry Potter, which, you know, I mean, but if he can do this really well, then he is genuinely a really good actor. But, you know, I think if I'm going to say something then just be, you know, don't overrate Daniel Radcliffe a bit, because he was just in Harry Potter. Like, Harry Potter the last one was very good, and that's it, but don't be too optimistic. Just think about it before you go over the top about it. Obviously we've got loads of shit films that's coming out soon. We've got shitting films like in G.I. Joe 2, shit films like The Expendables 2, shit like in there is quite a lot of shit films that are coming out next year. Men in Black 3, I'm probably gonna say it's gonna be crap. Men in Black 3, there isn't any questions about that. If it turns out to be a great film, I'm gonna eat my own papers. But we'll see. But of course, some really big films that are coming out in 2012. We've got 4 big films to talk about. Actually, no, I want to put the Oscars first of all in quick conclusion, because now, for the first time ever, the Iron Lady has been kicked in the buttocks, and there's been another film which could be the film that is the best film of 2012 and in Oscars. And you know what? I think it's going to be incredible. It is The Artist. I think The Artist looks absolutely beautiful. I think it's an incredible silent film. Now, people of your stats are going to think, silent film, that's going to be boring to watch. Oh, silent films, it's complete crap, and then I'll go and watch my fucking shitty anime action films and that. But take it seriously. It's more than just a silent film. It's the whole emotion of the film. It's the feel of the film, and I think it's going to be a really good film. I'm going to be seeing it myself. Why don't you see it? I recommend you see that. And I also recommend, from another Oscar film, to see Warhorse, the new Steven Spielberg film, which looks really emotionally good, but might make you really cry at the end, because apparently I've heard it's an E.T. type film at the end, a very crying film, and a film that will probably make you weep more than you do after Diana's crash. Nah, I'm sorry, I'm kidding. I'm sorry, I don't want to do a joke like that. But, no. Sorry. If you're listening while you're wedding for all your family, I apologise for that. I didn't mean that comment whatsoever. Prince Charles was lucky, though. But, now, another good film to look forward to the most in 2012 is The Hobbit. Now, after the last Lord of the Rings film, which won so many awards at the Oscars, the best Lord of the Rings film is still The Fellowship of the Ring. I think it's a fantastic film. I think it's a really, really great film. I'm not saying the other two are shit. I'm just saying that one was better than the other ones. Now The Hobbit. Now the thing about that I've got a bit curious about is why have they made it into a two-parter. Now, I understand Harry Potter because it was a big book, and believe you me, it would be better to do it for like the Order of the Phoenix, but it was the case. However, I've read The Hobbit myself, and it's not quite that massively big. In fact, it's about that big. And I'm thinking, why do you need 2 films to explain that from a book? Unless it's a very, very long sequence in it where Gandalf has gay sex with someone, I'm not sure why you would make that into a 2-parter, because I read the book and I think it's a really good book. I'm not going to... P.S. Gandalf... No, so Gandalf's not in the film. No, Gandalf isn't in the film, is he? Gandalf is in the film, sorry. Now, that's not saying Gandalf doesn't have gay sex, because that didn't happen in the book whatsoever. But it was a really good book. There's a few bits I'm not going to tell you about because I don't want to cause any like thing. But if you read the books, you'll know what happens. I mean, you obviously know what happens in The Hobbit from the Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. The orcs argue and they turn into stone. Oh, I just spoiled the bending. What? I spoiled a bit in the film. What did I spoil? A film that a bit which both the book in The Hobbit, the Fellowship, and in the film itself of the Fellowship of the Ring, they blurred out anyway, so there wasn't any point. But the other bit that curious me is Peter Jackson himself. Is this going to be a really good film, or is this just going to be complete crap? It's like, and it's a prequel as well, which I'm curious, because I mean, it's like Steven Spielberg. People thought he was good with Lord Indiana Jones after 3 films, and then he made the 4th film, and it was absolute crap. One of the worst films of 2007. No, actually, it is the worst film of 2007. And then people thought, like, well, hang on a bit, George Lucas can do well with the Star Wars prequels. No, it was shit. So that's the thing which I'm really, really curious about. Is this going to be a really good film or not? But we'll see what happens. And 2012 will be a great year. I am certain 2012 will be a great year in terms of movies. The only thing which clues me the most is what's going to be releasing in the summer. The problem with the summer is well, no one's going to be going to the cinemas. Reasons why are we've got the European Championships in June, July, and the Olympics coming up pretty soon. And to be honest with you, in terms of movies, we could see some really good movies, but in terms of cinemas themselves, this is going to be a very bad year. But I think the one thing that will happen this year is, I'm certain, 3D will be coming to an end. I know that because of one feeling only. Mission Impossible was in IMAX and not in 3D, and the Dark Knight Rises are coming out in IMAX, not in 3D, and of course, as Roddy Pfister once said, 3D is not a future, it's just a little gimmick. And you know what? When the Dark Knight Rises comes out, you will all be sorry. Because it's the truth in life, man. And this might hurt a lot. 3D is rubbish. It doesn't work. It doesn't make it well. It's a waste of money. It's all about, all they do about 3D is they grow into your pockets and take all your money out. And you know what? Despite Martin Scorsese's Hugo film, which was a really good film, which I liked, I've still not been satisfied with 3D since then. Still. Avatar was shit. Cars 2 was shit. Monsters vs. Aliens was shit. Shrek in 3D was shit. 3D's gonna end. Accept your fate. Oh yeah, one quick thing I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, actually, 3D is doing one thing though really well. It's bringing back films that we don't want, or we do really don't want back. Films like they're making 3D into Star Wars, which we think, wow, George Lucas has pulling out so much money out of the Star Wars films. How much money can he pull more? Oh, how good an idea! He's gonna let's put some more money coming out for making it into 3D. Wow, what a dumb fuck he is. And then we've got the other section, Beauty and the Beast. Fantastic little film. You don't need to make it into, you don't need to remaster it into 3D. It was already great a film. I love Beauty and the Beast. Don't make it into 3D. You're wrong.